Yeah, man. We here. We here. Man, I made so many videos this weekend, gang. Wait, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Alright, I'm done. I ain't even had a mic on. Bro, I made so many videos this weekend, bro. I don't even know which one this is gonna be or when you gonna be seeing this. Like, you don't even know probably when this weekend is. That's how many videos I'm finna drop. Like, we coming. But yeah, man, we got that p.r.e. viciously sliding for Young Dolph. 3 years.
In the afternoon Wednesday when he was gunned down.
As the anniversary of Young Dolph's approaches, the wheels of justice are beginning to turn. Johnson is also requesting a move from 201 Poplar to the penal form in East Memphis due to safety concerns.
Vitalis Taylor, also known as CEO TZ, was found shot to death in Orange Mound Wednesday at Spotswood and Bunton. Those close to the case tell us Taylor is part of a group, the same group linked to the suspects charged in connection with Dolph's.
As District Attorney Steve Mulroy says Govan asked for Young Dolph to be.
Mr. Govan has been indicted and is in custody for being involved in the Young Dolph. He played the role of the person who solicited the murder.
I don't paint no bitch beside two real niggas. Two real niggas with a in the middle, man.
Good evening, Daniel. Well, at least 5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Juk. Now, Big Juk is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti.
They've literally been Memphis for 3 straight years since Young Dolph died.
Hey, yo, squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. Well, it seems like them boys ain't playing about Dolph because ever since he got murked by his ops, bodies been dropping. His alleged assailants have not only the law to worry about, but Dolph's people viciously.
This nigga said ever since he got murked by his ops. I ain't gonna lie. When you saying, like, I don't know how I go in his area, but when somebody in my area, well, not really in my area, but like, I feel like if you speaking on somebody who's dead and you got respect for him, you don't be like, when he got murdered by the ops, you finna be some shit like, when he was killed tragically or murdered, like something like that, and you got smoked by the ops. That's hip hop talk. Like, maybe that's the own shit, but move on.
Spinning the block looking for him. Now, one of the headest of honchos has been targeted and caught lacking, and where it is, he's another casualty of get back for Dolph, because he was the one who put the bread on Dolph's head, allegedly. And guess who he happens to be? Dolph's biggest ops brother, Big Juk. Just how many bodies dropped who was involved in Dolph's hit? We're gonna find out. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. Every street.
It's the thing though, bro. These niggas really, they put a hit on a nigga like you're not going to prison for life or you're gonna get murdered. Like, that shit's not worth. That's dumb, bro.
That if them or their mans get caught lacking, it's gonna be bodies dropping on the ops side in retaliation. But all them boys gone, and now one of their mans slide on their ops. I guess dudes thought that was the same for all rappers, but nope. When the ops took Memphis legend Young Dolph life, man, they learned the hard way that some of these dudes are really loved and respected, and their mans will slide on every block until all involved face justice.
Police say Young Dolph was inside Makita's around 12:30 in the afternoon Wednesday when he was gunned down.
Street justice, that is. Dolph's people was on go time, and the cops knew it. They began advising everybody to stay at home and not come outside if you don't have to. That's how much they knew the bloodshed was about to pour for Dolph.
Tonight, we strongly encourage everyone to stay home if you do not have to be out.
The Memphis police chief is asking everyone to stay home tonight after rapper Young Dolph is gunned down at a South Memphis cookie shop.
There will be extra police presence in many parts of the city.
Police even beefed up presence in front of Yo Gotti's business, expecting things to rain down.
Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland says there is a team of people right now trying to keep the peace and stop any more from happening.
Yeah, they're trying. Their efforts seem to have worked last night.
But extra police presence wasn't stopping anything from going down. As much as they tried, it just didn't work.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I ain't talking like I usually do. I was at work. Damn, I was at work all day, bro. I'm tired as hell, but I still want to pump another one out. I'm trying to drop 7 back to back.
Taken out on November 17, 2021. By December 2021, a study showed that Memphis became one of the most unsafe cities in the country with a rise in homicides.
That's a reach. But it was killing shit though. That's a reach though.
This report comes as the Bluff City is on pace to surpass a record number of homicides.
The first target was an example, but what's to come for anybody involved in Dolph's hit or involved with the people in Dolph's hit. Comedian Darion D. Money Childs joked about Dolph's passing on an online post. A week later, they already spun the block on him. That poll, on waste, couldn't stop the streak of revenge that started. January 2022, a rapper who was signed to Moneybagg Yo and who was the cousin of Big 30 by the name of Big Nooski was wed up. According to Memphis Police Department, the shooting happened at the New Horizon River Apartments located at 3723 Kazasa Road around 7 p.m. When the bullets stopped, the 26-year-old man was murked from the shooting.
The New Horizon River Apartments in the 3000 block of Kazasa. Now, what we're being told is that police were dispatched here about an hour ago after getting a call about gunshots being fired in the area. Now, what we do know right now is that police are reporting that one male victim was shot here on this scene.
Big Nooski was said to be connected to Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop, who was currently one of the dudes charged for Dolph's homicide. Two photos online brought their connection of the suspicion. When it seemed, they both posted pictures standing in front of the same whip. Straight Drop on hearing Big Noosie's passing posted a pic of him online saying, "Lost my brother, fighting to keep my head up." They were feeling the pain now, but Dolph people wasn't done yet. According to sources, Straight Drop and the dudes charged with Dolph hit don't only have ties to CMG and Yo Gotti allegedly, but they also affiliates of the Memphis gang Trula Mafia. And the OG of the gang is said to be a dude named Joshua Taylor, aka CEO Teezy. What's crazy is that Teezy was also on the cops' radar for the Dolph hit. Well, he wouldn't be a living target in time to come. On June 14, 2023, reports state that officers responded to a man down call at Spotswood Avenue near Bunton Street at 12:56 p.m. They found Taylor suffering from gunshot wounds. He was deceased.
That's broad daylight, by the way, y'all boys. 12:56 p.m. That's not a.m.
At the scene. Reports continue, though, saying that people who live nearby believe he was actually shot the night before and was just discovered lifeless in a car near a church around 1 p.m.
Vitalis Taylor, also known as CEO Teezy, was found shot to death in Orange Mound Wednesday at Spotswood and Bunton. Those who live nearby tell us Taylor was actually shot the night before, discovered lifeless in a car hours later.
News reports would claim Teezy to be a high-profile gang member, and once more publicly linked Teezy to the group that murked Dolph. YouTube journalist King AK also spoke on the alleged hit that went out on Dolph and said Straight Drop would have to have got the go-ahead from Teezy, and by taking him out, Dolph's people was taking out the head honcho.
Teezy ain't just no gang member. Teezy was the head nigga of Trula Mafia. Do y'all understand what that means? That means if anybody that's in Trula got anything to do with Young Dolph death, Justin Johnson. Teezy at the end of the day gives the okay.
The spinning didn't stop there, and with this next alleged body in the long line of revenge for Dolph, it shocked many, because if true, it showed that not only males were in on the hit list to be spun on. Memphis rapper Destiny Govan, aka Lotta Cash Desto, was in the 5500 block of Richmond Avenue at around 2:40.
And I heard about this too, and that's sick, cause that's sick, gang. I know it don't got nothing to do with her, but damn, she was great too. That was Uzi artist.
AM with a female friend on September 24th, 2022. That's when police say that they stopped behind a dark four-door vehicle at a traffic light. Two male bangers popped out the dark whip and walked down on Desto and the female passenger, murking Desto and injuring the girl she was with. Now this is what made many connect her homicide to get back for Dolph. In a strange turn of events, another person arrested for orchestrating Young Dolph's hit was Desto's father, Hernandez Govan.
Court records show 43-year-old Hernandez Govan, who was just indicted in the rap star slaying, along with Johnson and Cornelia Smith, once lived just a few houses down. Neighbors fearing for their lives told us off camera he grew up on the street. Also, connection with the suspects, as District Attorney Steve Mulroy says Govan asked for Young Dolph to be murdered.
Mr. Govan has been indicted and is in custody for being involved in.
And you know another thing that's crazy though? I ain't gonna talk no more probably after this, because I know y'all hate when I talk. I'm just lying. Fuck y'all. But you know another crazy thing is this nigga Young Dolph got hit up like 2 or 3 times before this, and I didn't even know that, bro. Like these niggas was really trying to kill this nigga for what though? What did he do to them that bad though? For real.
In the Young Dolph, he played the role of the person who solicited.
What he himself then posted online hinted even more that she was taken out because of his actions that got Dolph murked. It's crazy how the pieces are connecting with everybody dropped. Dolph's people wasn't letting up, and the next target will prove just that. According to the Memphis Police Department on August 18, 2023, police said that gunfire rang out around 9:30 a.m. at a BP gas station on the 500 block of South Parkway East. Officers responded and located a male to Manuel Benson, who was Black Youngster's brother, with a fatal gunshot wound. The dude wasn't even masked up or nothing because police had a clear image to release to the public with a 5-page report for info about his whereabouts.
He going to prison.
Just made sure to get his task done. No concern about no face, no case, or nothing. Another one bite the dust, and of course all fingers pointed to p.r.e. Dolph boys having something to do with it, since it was Black Youngster who was initially arrested for one of the attempts on Dolph's life in 2017 when over 100 shots was sprayed at Dolph's black SUV. Black Youngster and Dolph been into it after Youngster inherited the beef from Yo Gotti, and Black Youngster was out here strapped up looking for smoke with the Goonies. Now he was left with pain and anger with the loss of his brother to the cycle of spinning being allegedly carried out by Dolph Mans and them. And all of this, the main op, Yo Gotti, who was the face of the CMG beef with Dolph, was seemingly untouched from the spinning. But from the bodies dropping, it's no surprise that Dolph's peoples will find a way to make him hurt. And they nearly double-timed his family and called moms too.
Damn.
Luckily, she ran for her life. However, his brother, known as Big Juk, wasn't so lucky. Ironically, Big Juk was at the funeral of a loved one when he himself was packed up the same day. Remember p.r.e.
Man, listen to the shit this nigga saying though. Like he act like he don't even got no, like he don't even act like these not even real people. These just characters. Like
this Grove hero had got online when Dolph was murked and said that it was Big Juk who put the 40K bag on Dolph's head and it was smoke whenever he saw him.
If a nigga told you, hey man, look bro, man, Juk put a $40,000 hit on you, bro. Like, nigga, man, come on, bro. I'm standing on that. Bro, I'm not no shake ass nigga, bro. Ain't no nigga finna tell me a nigga put $40,000 on my head and I'm finna do this, bro. Anybody that associate with you, and this ain't got nothing to do with them other folks, bro. It's certain folks that got something to do with this. It's Juk, and God, it really ain't got nothing to do with this shit. But Juk his brother. It's Juk. It's Juk. It's Migo. It's Youngster. These the folks that got something to do with this shit, dog.
So, you know, they probably was fully invested in catching Juk lacking. On January 13th,
yeah, they wanted to knock him off.
Big Juk and Yo Gotti attended a farewell service for their relative, OG Eric Bovin. In a video clip shared by YouTube journalist Seti Nash, both can be seen going up to the casket. According to him, who claims to have factual information, there were 2 dudes in the back of the church scoping out Big Juk, and they waited for the perfect moment to catch Juk lacking. That moment would come at the repass after the farewell service outside of p.r.e's restaurant and event center on the 6300 block of Winchester Road. Gotti luckily didn't go to the repass because he might have suffered the same fate. Big Juk would enter his vehicle, and allegedly Yo Gotti moms was also in the whip. But that wasn't stopping anything, and the shooter started busting, wetting up Big Juk and another homie that was in the car. Allegedly, his mom, by a stroke of luck or God shielding her, was able to dip out the whip and run for her life, escaping the fatal shooting. Big Juk will be rushed to the hospital where, unfortunately, he succumbed to his injuries.
Good evening, Daniel. Well, at least 5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Juk. Now, Big Juk is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti.
Onlookers and surveillance footage captured a white SUV with no license plate speeding away from the scene, and police are on the hunt for the vehicle.
Tonight, police are looking for a white Ford Explorer SUV in connection with the shooting. It has dark tinted windows and black wheels. A witness told police they saw suspects in the SUV speeding away.
Everything came full circle leading up to Big Juk. Looking back after Dolph's hit, Juk was one of them always poking fun at Dolph. In one clip, he was mocking Dolph passing and his artists about coming to CMG for bread. And in another video, he disrespected Dolph while filming a mural with Dolph.
Two real niggas with a in the middle, man.
Damn.
Info was surfaced, and it will become even more convincing these bodies wasn't just random, but all connected to Dolph's hit. Video footage hit the net showing Big Juk with a stack chilling with CEO Teezy. then also at his personal birthday party. So the two was tight.
Hey, I'm a gambler. I know that.
But that's not all. Big Juk is also seen in photos with none other than the man authorities claim to have orchestrated the Dolph hit, Hernandez Govan. No one is too high to get touched, because for some people, like those who loved and respected Dolph, they'd by any means necessary slide on anybody involved in murking.
And don't give a fuck. These niggas is blowing on these niggas in broad daylight, gang. They not waiting till the nighttime. They're not getting caught. These niggas is professional murderers.
Allegedly just the tip of the iceberg. Apparently the streets are saying countless bodies already dropped over Dolph behind the scenes.
The Young Dolph has traumatized so many people in that whole ecosystem and structure in Memphis. There's been that seemingly a revenge immediately afterwards. Remember, they said like 4 niggas got in the next 24, 48 hours.
You just talking.
But even like, how long Dolph been dead? I think Dolph got, was it 2020 or maybe 2021? Damn it. Young Dolph might have been the most loved nigga I've ever seen in the history of hip hop. I don't think there was more sliding about Pac, more sliding about Nipsey Hussle. Nigga, this type of sliding here, nigga, is different, nigga.
Hey, and by the way, my nigga, look, this internet is what I'm telling y'all. I'm here to save y'all, bro. I'm here. You're welcome. This where you come if you're a real nigga and you want to watch some real shit. You want to talk about real shit and see real shit. You know, come over here. Cause the bullshit these niggas is talking about, these niggas just talking. Like, he dick riding another nigga, and then he talking about niggas getting murked and smoked and all type of shit. Like,
these niggas
got murdered.
A slip and slide going on in Memphis. I don't know what
he choking on dick.
Love like this. They've literally been Memphis for 3 straight years since Young Dolph died. I've never seen some shit like this.
I wonder if those involved still think it was worth taking his life. All celebrations of somebody's hits in the streets always turn to mourning at some point. R.I.P. to Young Dolph and all the people who lost their lives in this mess, man.
Yeah, man. These boys weird, though. Because the way they journalism is, but hey, holla at y'all, man. I'm about to fall asleep. I'm working. Hey, I swear to God, boy. 50K by December, we working.